All right, Shalom. This is Brother Gabar of the Lions Den Camp. All right, and before I hop into this lesson, I'm gonna give all praises to the Most High in the true Hebrew names. All right, in the true Hebrew tone. So, Kal Halayim, the Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim, Ha Rakah Kodash Ma'amaf. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder as well, Harawan. And Shalom to you, brothers and sisters, pushing and keeping this truth and faith in the sincerity into the end. All right. And with that, I'm gonna hop right into it with the first precept coming out of the book of Proverbs, chapter 26 and verse 11. And it says, "As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly," man. All right, and I bring this out because, when we come into this truth, we are made to be new creatures, man. Yahweh Shemi Hashai is making us to be new creatures, putting off those things of old, you know. So, so that vomit will represent everything that the Lord caused us to spit up and spew out per se. Everything that was detrimental to us, man. Spiritually, physically, everything that was unclean to us, wicked unto us and him, man. You know, but and it says, so a fool returneth to his folly, man. Because like a dog, because I had a dog before and he would do this sometimes. They'll vomit, they'll throw up and then return and eat the throw up, you know? And it's like, it used to make me mad because I'm like, bro, that's nasty. You know what I'm saying? But just think about it in a spiritual sense of how the Lord looks at us, man. And at those who do this, because imagine the Lord, causing those things to be spewed out of you, you know, and you separate from it and then return right back to it, man. You know? All right, and it's funny because it says, so a fool returneth to his folly, man. Because you're not wise enough to realize that the Lord just cleansed you of these things, you know, wise enough to realize that the Lord just cleansed you and cause these things to uproot themselves up out of you, man. And you return back unto it. All right, it's better for you that you not even have known the truth, man. All right, it's better for you that you didn't even know the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and the things of these scriptures, man. Because that's like a spit in the face, man. You know, the Lord gave you healing, you know, and you went right back into those disease things, man. All right. This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 21. And it says, "For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness, than after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them," man. All right. So it's better for you to not even know righteousness, man. Not even know the things of these scriptures, man. Yahweh Shemi Hawashai's mercy, man. If you're just gonna turn from it, you know. If you're gonna turn from it, it's literally, man. It's better if you have not even known it, man. All right. It says, "But it has happened unto them according to the true proverb: the dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the soul that was washed to her wallowing in the mirror." All right. So point being, man, you don't want to be a dog being turned into your own vomit, man, or back unto your vomit, man. Once the Lord cleanse you of those things and cause you to, release those things, man, depart from it, bury it, cast it away, you know, and take that cleansed body per se, man, and keep moving forward, keep pushing forward, man. All right, because if you don't, those things that the Lord calls you to vomit up, you know uh whatever it may have been, man, in this sense I'm gonna use the word spirits. you know you will get rid of it and go back into it, man, and it's gonna be 7 times worse, or 10 times worse. All right. It's the book of Luke chapter 11 and verse 24, and it says, It says when the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, all right, and that vomit per se, those things that the Lord calls us to spew up and get cleansed of, man, be those unclean spirits, man. It says when the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest and finding none. He saith, I will return unto my house whence I came out, man. All right. And that's why you gotta, when the Lord calls those unclean spirits to be, vomited up and cleansed and spewed out, you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta keep moving forward, man, in the faith, in the doctrine, studying, learning, all right, and not going back, because that unclean spirit is just looking to come back into you, man. It says, He saith, I will return unto my house whence I came out, man. All right. That's why you gotta keep moving forward, man. You know what I'm saying? And make that so-called house, uninhabitable, man. All right. And it says, and when he cometh, he find it swept and garnished, man. You know what I'm saying? You clean that house, man, with the word, with the doctrine, increasing in the faith and the wisdom of this truth, in the scriptures. All right, and it says, then goeth he and taketh to him 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, man. All right, so you return unto that vomit, that the Lord caused you to spew up. It's gonna be even worse to you going down the second time, man. Or the third time, whatever the case may be, man. It's gonna be even worse unto you, man. All right, because that unclean spirit is bringing more unclean spirits with it. All right. And it says more wicked than itself, man. More wicked than himself. So those spirits that is bringing wicked, that's the spirits that is bringing back with it are even more wicked, man. You know. And it says, then goeth he and taketh to him 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of the man is worse than the first, man. All right. So you return back into that vomit again that the Lord calls you to spew up, man, and get rid of. All right, you return back into it. It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be even worse unto you, man. And the state that you was in before, you know, before the Lord called you to spew up that vomit, that unclean spirit, those things that were detrimental unto you, man. You're gonna be even worse off if you return unto those things, man. All right. So it's better to seek that healing, man. And once you receive it, to continue to you know, be healthy per se, man, spiritually, man. And do those things that are healthy to the spirit, man. Studying, watching lessons, you know, growing in this truth, man. Keeping your mind on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Limiting idle time, man. All right. Because an idle mind is like the devil's playground, man. So you want to be occupied, in the spirit, man, with the things of this book. You know, keep your mind focused on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Don't be a dog, returning to his own vomit, man, because it's ultimately just going to be worse off for you in the end, man. All right. You know, and once the Lord cleanses you of that vomit, man, and those unclean things, and allows you to spew those things out, leave them be, man. Walk away, move forward. Keep on looking forward, man. Cause it's so easy it's easy, bro, to dwell on, it's so easy to dwell on past things, man. you know. But we supposed to be looking towards the future, man. You know, a world of righteousness, man. Ultimately through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.